You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast. Hosted by Dominic Konareski.
Hello and welcome to the New York Sports Show. I'm Dominic Konareski. Daniel Jones is about 8 months removed from his ACL surgery, and let me remind you, this is an injury recovery time that takes some players more than a year to fully recover from. Well, meanwhile, Daniel Jones seems to be pretty recovered. He's at training camp, he's participating fully, but he looks absolutely awful. Now, if it wasn't for his string of injuries in 2023, I would once again say, as I have the last 2 years, this is a make or break year for Daniel Jones, who is now Big Blue's $160 million man. But for the last 4 years, the offense under Daniel Jones has been singing the Big Blues, as he has just been absolutely horrible commanding the New York Giants offense. Their average ranking over the last 4 years for points per game is 27th. This is a bottom feeder offense led by a triple-digit million-dollar quarterback. And of course, the flurry of injuries does not help whatsoever. He's recovering from that ACL injury, and then of course he had his second neck injury in 2023. So the current depth chart for Big Blue has Daniel Jones as the projected starter, with Drew Lock as the insurance man in the second slot, and Tommy DeVito in the third slot. Now what the Giants have to do is allow Drew Lock to get more reps if Daniel Jones continues to struggle in training camp, so Drew Lock is more ready, as him being the insurance guy if Jones ends up falling, so he's more ready to take over and possibly lead the Giants for the majority, if not even the entirety of the season, if Jones faces some kind of re-injury or complication or setback. But you also need to pay attention, though, to that third quarterback slot of Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito, we all know his story. The undrafted free agent. He was with the Giants last year, was cut just to be re-signed. He would appear in 9 games, started in 6 of them for the New York Giants, and he became a local favorite, even a fan favorite. He's a household name. You have a third-string quarterback in his second season in the NFL being a household name to really everyone for New England and East Coast football, and especially if you are a Big Blue fan. Tommy DeVito gave the New York Giants a warning himself in a recent interview, saying that the Giants should not risk losing him or even take the gamble of cutting him and eventually losing him with that cut possibly. The fact is, Tommy DeVito put up stats either even or better than Daniel Jones in his 9 appearances last year. He completed 64% of his passes for 1,101 passing yards with 8 touchdowns, and in the 6 games he started, he won 3 straight, but overall had a 3-3 record. DeVito said himself, quote, "I'm going to put them in a situation to make a decision," end quote. DeVito is confident in himself, but he also knows that he's really on the outside looking in when it comes to the Giants' quarterback job. He's trying to convince them to start the season with 3 quarterbacks, because right now, and we've known over this offseason, the Giants are not all in on Tommy DeVito. That's why they went to go get Drew Lock this offseason. So DeVito really is the odd man out, and I've been saying this for weeks, actually even a month or two now. It's kind of dire at the Tommy DeVito situation, but undoubtedly he's gonna have a quarterback job. It just may not be with the New York Giants.